Hi, my name is Suzanne Wells, and I am here today to encourage you and to lift up the name of Jesus. God is so good, and I've seen Him over the years do amazing things in my life, and I've learned to trust Him more and more and to have greater and greater faith. He's healed me of cancer 3 different times, and stopped some nodes on my lungs from growing, and I've just seen God's faithfulness. Somebody here today needs to know that God is here to heal you. An incredible thing happened this past year. Of course, everyone was suffering from 2020 because of the COVID. And my husband and I got COVID in November, and I was really, really sick. I was just like flat out on my bed for 20 days. And I had brain fog and fever and coughing, and at times my husband thought he should take me to the hospital, but I just kept believing God was going to heal me, and He did. Well, at the end of that, I needed to go to the doctor to get a prescription refilled, and in order to get it refilled, I had to get a blood test. So I go to the doctor and I get this blood test. And the next day, I get a frantic call from my doctor, and she said, "Stop taking Tylenol, stop taking ibuprofen, and don't drink any alcohol." And I just kind of had to laugh because I thought maybe the last time I had a glass of wine was at a book club back in September, and here she's telling me to stop drinking. I said, "Well, what's the matter?" And she goes, "Your liver enzymes are just terrible." And I said, "Well, I've been taking mega doses of these drugs to help me through the COVID. And I've just recently stopped." And she said, "Well, I don't care. You've got to go see a specialist. You've got to get your enzymes checked out, and you're in terrible shape." And so she showed me the results of this. And I just kind of thought, okay, yeah, well, I can't get involved in this right now. And I prayed. I wasn't at all worried about it at all. And I knew I could trust God through this. I told my life group about it, and I told other people, and everyone started praying. And at my life group, they laid hands on me and anointed me with oil and prayed. And then the next week, I said, "Let me have another test." So she gave me another test, and surprisingly for her, the number said drop it. She said, "It's not good enough. You need to get an ultrasound. You need to see a specialist." And I said, "Well, just let me wait until after Christmas." And she didn't want me to do that. She thought I was on death's door. And I was confident I wasn't. So I waited a month, and while I was waiting, we had the fasting and prayer at church. And so I fasted and came on the Friday. And I asked Pastor Tom and Teresa to pray for me one last time. And as he was praying, we both felt something just lifted up from me. It was like maybe a spirit of death, I don't know, or a spirit of infirmity, but it was just like this weight had gone completely away from me, and it was incredible. So I go the next Wednesday, and I have my test. And these are the results. And I can see why she was a little bit frightened because the first results were 75, and there's the range, normal, way over 40. 359, way over 146. And 242, way over 46. After prayer, here's what happened. You can see that now all of my numbers are in the normal range. And it's 21, 87, and 34. They're perfectly normal. And so I knew God would heal me. And I could sit and tell you testimony after testimony of the goodness of God, the greatness of God. And that's why I'm here, to glorify God today. He is the healer. He's the provider. Whatever you need, look to Him, and He will give you what you need.